Today, Paul Miller and I are moving our compost pile. Hi, girls. Hold on, I'm tied up in the fence. What'd you say? In our yard? I don't want 100 chickens. I do not want 100 chickens. Hi, girls. Oh, you guys want to see Amy since last week? She looks so much better. Aim, show everybody your new feathers. Look at you growing back in. See her neck? So much pretty. So much pretty. Oh, girls, that's a plastic bag. Got some veggies for them. Hey. Yeah, look how much better you look, Aim. All the girls, feathers are in. Red's neck feathers are back in. Fancy girls. Okay, chickens have their snacks. So Paul Miller and I are moving the compost today. Well, technically Paul Miller already moved the compost. Yep. We're setting up a new spot for the compost because of the chickens. So let me flip this around. Did you want to say hi, babe? With your poop scooper?
Yeah, my poop scoop.
Okay, so this is where the compost has been for the last few years. And beautiful dirt. All of that needs to be put in beds. But Miller dug out the bulk of it. I used to have my 3-bin system there. So let me show you. Chickens. Okay, so we're going over here with it. So we had this old fence that we're going to use as the backdrop. That's the dirt that Paul Miller... Dude, that was like all chicken poop and kitchen scratch this year, and I can't believe how beautiful it is. So that is going to go here. So that's my job today. So we're moving the compost into the chicken yard for a couple reasons. One is we want the chickens to be able to dig in it whenever they want to get all those bugs and scrap veggies. But another reason is because where I had it, which was over here by that concrete pad, every time we let the chickens out, that was the first place they went to. And with their scratching and pecking, they would make a total mess over there, and I would have to clean the pad every time I wanted to do a project. So compost isn't over there anymore. It'll be in the chicken yard. How's it going, Paul Miller?
Good.
What's going on down there?
Making sure everything's feeding correctly. Nothing's frozen.
Is anything frozen?
No. The heater's working good.
Nice. Alright, so this is their second winter. Last winter, we still got eggs like every day, right?
Well, they started laying in September, so when they just kind of kept going through the season.
Right, what I mean is that, like, well, last winter we didn't have the like slowdown that people talk about. So this is the first time we're having a slowdown.
Right, it's the first time they're molting too.
Right, yeah. So I don't know when they'll start laying again. It might not be for a while because the sun, like the winter solstice, is in like what, 10 days?
Yep.
So might have to wait for more sunshine for them. I don't know. We'll see.
We'll see.
So that's that. It's moved, and now the chickens can play all the time.
Oh, I got a little jungle gym too.
Yeah, they got a jungle gym too. I don't know why I put that there. Bunch of leaves. There's leaves all over this joint, but we're just gonna leave the leaves because chickens don't like standing in mud. Chickens don't like standing in mud, and also the dirt in this back corner of our yard, like this was not good dirt.
No.
Like super rocky, super it's like orange color. What is that, clay? But then sandy too, right?
Well, everything.
It's just crappy. It's not good topsoil. So we're hoping that by having chickens in here and by leaving the leaves to decompose, a good heavy horse manure, that this will
make some good dirt.
Make some good dirt. Because we have beds to build.
We have beds to build?
I had beds to build. I have beds to build.
I will garden.
Okay, carry on, kids. How's it going? How's your snack? Look at him hanging by his toes. Like, just his toes are touching. Oh, pals, I'm so excited. It's snowing. It was 60 degrees yesterday, but it's snowing today. That's New Jersey. When you live on the coast, you never know what you're gonna get. I don't know if you can see the snow. Can you see it? It's so pretty. It's just flurries. We're not gonna get much, but I am excited. I want to show you a few things outside that I've been working on. So the past few weeks, I haven't recorded anything, but I've had a lot going on. Things that I would like to share with you. But I need to take a break. The Christmas season was busy at the shop. So I had a lot to think about and, you know, that kind of stuff. Let me get some scratch for the chicken and some black sunflower seeds. So Miller and I laid out, no we didn't lay it out. We mapped out where my new garden bed's going. Hey girls! Oh, it's chilly. Brr. Okay, so that's just some snacks to keep them warm. We just give them extra treats in the winter to help them stay toasty. Oh my gosh, there's 4 eggs. Holy mackerel, the girls are back. I think in the last video I was telling you how they've been molting, and oh my gosh, it's the cutest little egg. It's so tiny. And so we were only getting like 1 egg a day, maybe no eggs a day. Now we have 4 eggs, girls. Good job. I'm going to go and put these eggs inside because they're all in my pocket right now, and if I get talking to you and forget about the eggs, they'll turn into pocket omelets. So I'll be right back. Okay. Oh my gosh, it's so cold out. I'm so excited. Okay, this is, oh, you know what? I don't know if you can really see. So there's a T-post here and a T-post here. And then you've got my 10 arborvitaes. So let me go over here and turn this around. Right here, this is about 2.5, 3 feet. I extended the arborvitae bed out over the summer this year. I put cardboard underneath all that mulch. So this space here, we're going to have we're going to have 4 beds here, 2.5 foot by 10 foot each in this space. See if I can get, yeah, so right there. And that's for veggies. It is cold. I didn't get mulch down over my garlics yet, so I need to get that done. I want to tell you guys about something that I discovered yesterday. So on the YouTubes, there is a garden channel. This is his name, Gardener Scott. He's incredible. Master gardener, has been gardening his whole entire life. Like, so much to learn from. He talks about soil as much as I talk about my compost. So it's really fun to watch him. Oh my gosh, there's snow in the bed. I want to put wood chips down in the chicken yard, and I also want to put wood chips down in that new garden area, because a lot of they're going to be raised beds, and in between the beds I want to have wood chips. You can't just buy wood chips. I don't know why you can't buy wood chips. I don't really know, like, anyway. Raw wood chips, not mulch. Sorry, I saw ice in this pot and I want to put it upside down. Okay, sorry, I'm being spazzy right now. There is a website here in the US called chipdrop.com, and it basically pairs arborists, tree services, with people like me, gardeners, anyone, homeowners, who want wood chips. And so as they're working in my area, you know, cutting down trees, chipping up the trees, all of that good stuff. They need to dump that someplace. They might be able to give it to the county, I'm not really sure, but they do have to pay to dispose of that stuff. ChipDrop.com pairs us. So I go onto their website, I say I want some wood chips. The next time a tree service in this area has wood chips to dump, before they bring it to a place that they have to pay for, like a landfill, they will look onto the website and see if there's anyone local who they can just dump it off in their yard. So I can't wait. I'm hoping soon. I mean, it's middle of winter, so there might not be a lot of trees being cut down right now, but whatever. It'll be free. I should say. It could be free. I decided to pay $20 to cover the fee for the arborists who they have to pay a $20 fee to use the service. So anyway, all that to say, I'm getting free wood chips. I don't know when. That's the part downside to this website is they say that you don't really know when you're going to get it. You just, within 1 day to 5 weeks, you can get it. So who knows? Pals, it's here already. I'm so excited. All right then. That's a lot of wood chips, friends. Hey pals, I say hey to you every time I start a segment. I need to stop doing that. I'm in for a little bit. I'm going to be washing some strawberries. I have to use them up. They're getting a little bit old, so. Anyway, I'm in from outside. You will have seen that I got a big old load of wood chips. So I've been outside for the past hour, moving them into the chicken yard. I did 10 barrelfuls, moved them in there, spread them, taking a break. I'm taking a break because I don't want my back to give out on me, so I'm going to space this out, pace myself. So I figured I'd come in and do some meal prep. I have some venison steaks. Thank you, Joan and Rich. I thought, unfortunately, I sawed them. No, I defrosted them. Unfortunately, I thought when I read the package that it said stew. So I had planned on my Dutch oven and, is that my neighbor? Oh, sorry. I planned on my Dutch oven doing a stew type of a thing. So now that they're steaks, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Can you slow cook steaks? Can I use steaks like they're, why can't I? Why can't I use steaks as if they're, well, probably because they're leaner, right? There's not as much fat. But it's venison. I don't know. I would like to put it in my Dutch oven and kind of slow cook a stew. Oh well, I'll figure out. That was dinner. I was going to use some yard sauce from the summer and make like a venison, I say stew, but more like a ratatouille, a tomato-based stew, tomato and eggplant. No, I don't know what I'm doing. It might be an experiment tonight for dinner. All right, I'm gonna finish and then I'm gonna get back outside. I have a few things to address in the yard today. One being bad chickens. I feel like it's always bad chickens. Okay, so that's where I put my bird slash squirrel feeder. It's more of a squirrel feeder, but the seeds drop down. Do you see that hole right there? Yeah, that's because chickens have been digging to get to the seeds, which, hello, aren't seeds, they're just shells. Girls, you are bad chickens. Okay, so I'm kind of excited because I put not all of, I'm saying all of those wood chips, no. I put a ton of those wood chips down in the chicken yard. So now their little feet aren't in mud, cold, winter, wet mud. And it's funny, so I put this down, it's been down for almost a week. And I swear the girls are laying every day. I don't know if that's like all in my head. I'm like, oh, their feet aren't muddy and wet. They're laying eggs. Who knows? I feel like egg laying is a direct result to the chicken's happiness. If they're happy, they lay eggs. If they're stressed, they do not lay eggs. So there we go. There's the yard. They're pecking at the ice. That's what the water looked like in the afternoons when I would come home from work, dump and refill while we're having temperature down in the teens. So today it's in the 40s, so that'll probably turn to water for them. They do have their water, I'll show it to you. Miller's water system that he built. It's right here. This thing. See the wire there? That is a heater in the water to keep it from freezing. So they're fine as far as water goes, but they prefer to dunk their little beaks in the water. So we give them options, you know. It's a fancy chicken yard here for them. Alrighty then, so I started moving wood chips back here as well, because all of this, so this was my compost for the past, I don't know, well, I've been composting in this spot since basically we moved into the house, so a couple decades. So this is super awesome soil right here, and then behind my shed, which is where I store all my stuff, but all of this this has been mulched again since we moved into this house. I've just continued to mulch back here. So it's all pretty nice looking soil too. So what Paul Miller and I want to do, we're going to take off like the first 6 inches or so here, a little bit deeper, but the rest of it about 6 inches to use in my new garden beds that we're building in the next couple weeks. So yeah, so I'm moving wood chips from my driveway back here just so they're here and ready to go. I don't pay for a gym, I just get free wood chips. And then what I did with a lot of them as well was move them over here, which makes me super happy. So all here, this tree right here, this is kind of a dead zone in the yard, and it always is, like, you know, a couple times a year I have to go back and like wrangle vines and weeds, and so I put a ton of the chips back there to hopefully suppress that. So this will be the new garden area, which we're gonna hopefully start on this weekend if it doesn't rain or snow. Sorry, I'm getting close to the front yard, so I hope it's not too loud. But just so you can see, I've done a ton of wood chip moving, but there's still a ginormous pile. Luckily, the wood chips break down really fast. Like I'm already seeing some of the older wood chips are kind of turning into mulch already, so that's kind of cool. So yeah, I feel like we'll use it all because it's gonna go around the shed, in my new garden area. If not, I'll just have a pile and I'll turn it into mulch for next year. All right, I'm gonna go to work. I just wanted to fill you in on what's going on here. Okay, bye.